Luis Gomez. Luis has been in the IT industry since like 1985. From an early age, he was passionate about the great opportunities that were opening in front of him, when he discovered that creativity had the power to change things. For him, technology and open innovation are the tools that make everything better. From all of them, he chose IT, which he has used to apply in different sectors: industrial, aeronautics, military, marketing, banking. For all this time, he has learned how to learn and unlearn one time and another. He considers himself an IT professional of those computers Tamers. I hope I said this well, these Tamers were, and a persevering learner. He tries to understand machines and people and how to connect them to build something new, automated, resilient, and useful. Luis is currently, as I said, heading DevOps at Kairós. And today, he's going to talk about the efficiency of DevOps innovating in cloud. As I said, I repeat the title of the presentation: coupling together quality efficiency of DevOps with the ability to innovate in cloud. So now well, the floor is yours, Luis. I pass you the ball. Thank you, Luis. Welcome.
Hey, good morning. First of all, I want to say thank you for joining us this morning in Spain. I'm just Luis Gomez, and okay, let's go. Let's share my screen and my presentation. Okay. Could you see my presentation? Yeah. It's okay. First of all, I want to say that this presentation is a result, not actually my work. We are in Kairós a bunch of I think that the better professionals in Spain. In the beginning, we have our CEO, Carlos Moure, and Lucia is our VP operations. And then we have a board of directors where they are the most skilled Agile developers, UX, and a lot of different people who have a lot of different knowledge, very strong backgrounds, who is helping all together for making a great consultancy company for covering worldwide projects. Right now, we have different positions around the world, and Kairós is going global. Our goal for the next 5 years is to be present in the mostly part of the globe. Then let me introduce myself. Only a quick 2 cents about that. I am Luis Gomez. I am a normal person who was developing my skills, personal and professional, along the last maybe 25 years. In different industries, different companies. Right now, I am a head of DevOps in Kairós and solutions architect. And I can say that I come with a lot of good people working beside me in different projects, in different industries, in different parts of the world. Then, okay, it's not answering the keyword. The first thing that I think that we must know is there are too many different perceptions about what DevOps is. And let me say in the beginning, what is DevOps for us, right? For us, DevOps is what the people doesn't know. All people try to relate DevOps as a bunch of technical skills and a lot of different tools. And we are focused on operations. That's what it should be in a world where the DevOps was only evolution of operations. But right now, we can say that DevOps is something different. For us, DevOps is an agile way of working with a lot of people doing technology things with a goal to be best in class service for our customers. This goal is what we define as a mindset. When you are working all together, when something in your mind and you are working agile, then is when when the value is offering the best solution for your customers, for our customers. Then it is much more than operations do. Operations only bring something to productions and take the control of that if there's any kind of problems. But DevOps right now in this modern world, what we are doing is, for example, is to join the devs and the operations. Then it's something totally new. What happens with that? Developers were is ancient race in the world that the digital artists for us. This is the people who build everything, is what make everything happens. This who take the customer needs and make it is possible in something that deployed in a computer is capable to offer a value to the customers. And the operations are hired wizards. It's those kind of people who knows how these able machines can work and can deploy, can run these digital assets inside there for offering this service and maintain these digital assets running, keep on running for continuous delivering value. Okay, that's the way. This is in the front of us. We have the most defiant challenge right now in technology is to join two worlds that. Oh, excuse me. These two worlds that are working together, but for the last maybe 15 years, they are different races of people, different skills, different things to way of working, and sometimes fighting against them. DevOps arrived to a point in 2008 because Amazon broke the rules in 2008. Amazon introduced the simple storage service, the S3, and the first elastic computer cloud. Cloud broke all the waterfall ways of doing things because there was the first. It was the first time that a company could have servers outside of the company. They don't need to have an operations manager taking care of the CPD. They taking care about the servers inside the company 24 hours, 7 days a week. There was a company that was offering all this hard work, offering to you the possibility to hire only the best part of the operations, is to offer a gateway for your to your developments to your customers. It makes that okay. Sorry about my buttons. In 2008, Patrick DeVos was the first one who, in an Agile conference in Brussels, offers the possibility to join all these worlds, trying to make something special. We need to remind that the Agile revolution was in the beginning, was a little bit earlier. Then we join Agile with the possibility to work together, not only developers, even the operations managers. Then we are trying to create a new culture, a new wall of possibilities there. There was a long journey till now, but the certain is that we abandoned the waterfall. Waterfall was a methodology that was very efficient in a world where we have two worlds, but right now we have a lot of new possibilities. Then the analysis, the requirements, the design, and the development, the testing, integration, the implementation, deployment was not enough for the next possibilities. Then we discovered that we can join all the 2 points in one infinite loop. Then when you join all together, then you have a new possibilities to offer to the world value in continuous stream. Then, okay, let me just, as humans used to do, we put a lot of different softwares, different technologies inside this infinite loop. This is when everything was even more complicated, because all these softwares was emerging to solve the new opportunities, to offer new different solutions, and there were a very wide open needs for all companies. The technical debt was solved with a lot of these solutions, but were opening new different challenges in front of that. But all these softwares and all these solutions not solves the main problem. This is wall of the wall of confusions. Product owners, business managers are hearing the customers, developers are developing very fast, but we have the other side, the one operations managers that want the stability, and DevOps was very easy, but the mindset of the operations and developers were facing and fighting the same problem. But even was harder because they are not only developers or only operations. There were, we have a lot of different walls of confusion because business, UX, developers, QA, quality and operations were fighting all together because they want to work by their own and not joining together. Then we start to study what is the best solutions for breaking these walls. We started to make some different sessions. DevOps was a very good thing, but DevOps things was defined the different ways in different places. People of technology defined DevOps as a technology thing, only about that. People from Agile was saying that continuous integration and continuous delivery was only a thing of organizations, but we believe that in Kairos that everybody needs to be working together. Then we make some different sessions. We were studying different frameworks. We were studying how apply the best way for DevOps. This is the challenge. And the DevOps, because cloud was the solutions. I'm not talking about cloud, but everything is cloud. Cloud is a way to share all your assets in different places around the world. And it means that you must be fast. You must be a very cross-functional team. You need to be all together, joined and working. Then we defined that there were 3 legs for every project who wants to work in this new world. The new gameplay was offering the possibilities of cloud, disponibility around the world, different regions, scalability to the moon, everything you need. Then there are 3 legs that we need to work. The most defiant thing was to identify these 3 legs. Sometimes someone was talking about technology, people who is hiring or wants to work in the continuous delivery was talking about business, and definitely what all these teams were defined by people. Then we realized that we need to connect in these dots. It's impossible to work if we don't connect the dots. Agile is connecting some parts, but not all the one. People and business is connected by Agile. Business and technology are connected by budget, you know, but all the 3 is all together. DevOps could be the solutions, but in what way? Then we start to work with all the people, with all the 3 dots for separate, trying to understand what is the pain points or the strengths in this in every point. Then in people, we defined that people who works in IT world needs 3 things: motivation, purpose, and energy. Okay, for work that, we learn something that DASA, Lean Management, FinOps, and Clone Computer Foundation offers to us all the possibilities, or quite be all the possibilities for understanding or better understanding of what people, how people is the behavior of the people who is working with you. Then in the very beginning, we think that the motivation and the purpose must be defined for the principles. We took from DASA, DevOps Agile Skill Associations, 6 principles that we think that they are aligned with the Agile version of management of projects or management of any kind of product around the world. Then we think that it's very, very, very accurate. Customer-centric, end-to-end vision on responsibility, a purpose in mind, autonomous and cross-functional teams, continuous improvement, automate as much as you can. These 6 principles must be in the mindset of everybody who is playing in a team for develop a project and to obtain a goal. The goal is continuous value delivery. It means that all the people is working in the same direction. We need to make continuous value delivery mindset in all the people who is playing in the team. This continuous value delivery has 6 legs that we need to know. The continuous value delivery needs to define product, process, people, needs an organization, culture, and government. You know, you can see there's 2 sides, 2 different sides, but interconnected into them. This is very important to understand that. Then for understand that, we believe that the facilitation of the people is the most effective way of working. People are very smart. Right now we are living in an era then everybody is very smart. He has a lot of information. He could understand how computers works, how develop the best software ever. Then the only thing that we have is to manage this talent. The best way is making facilitation. The facilitation is about how the customer, how the team player needs, which kind of trainer needs, how to connect all the people. And don't mind if it's the business owner, is the product owner, is the developer, or the backend, the front end. I don't mind. This is the people, and everybody should be connected with the customer. Customer is also people. Then facilitator, we need to facilitate to the customer, to our people to stay together, to stay connected. Then, okay, how do that? Through Agile. Agile has all the answers. Okay, be all the answers. Answers for trying to make the best questions, the better questions, and for obtain the best answers. But the answers are changing, and Agile offers to us the possibility that a wall in continuous change. And this is what we use. DASA is our complement for Agile. DevOps Agile Skill Association has a journey who can help us to understand different frameworks of Agile with the technological skills that we have for connecting all the questions with all the answers with the new solutions. This is the question that we joined in DASA. With Agile frameworks, Agile way of working, we can help and facilitate to people everywhere in the team, in whatever in the team, for do good things. Then the next leg is technology. Technology has for us 3 points. Fanatical updates, you know, every day there's a new update for every new technology. What it makes? Technical debt. Technical debt is maybe the new recession on projects. This is amazing how your decision from today is wasting time in tomorrow. Then technical debt is one of the legs that we have to take a look every single day, every sprint planning, every step in the project, because it wastes times, it wastes resources, and the fanatical updates, the only thing we do is the technical debt is increasing. And the third thing is magic. You know, that technology every day is magic because it's offering to us the possibility to go forward, to go so far away that it's amazing. We could do things this year that 2 years ago was impossible, but we know that in 3 years, we must be ready because the new technology, the new solutions, the new data, the new artificial intelligence is going to help us for making better things, for offering better solutions. Then we have to take a look one eye in fanatical updates for not increase the technical debt, and to be ready for the new magic things that they are coming. Technology should be something used to obtain the most important value of organization, time. What is time? We need to work very hard because we don't need to have time wasters, anything as a time wasters. This is the technical debt thing that we need to identify and to have in a backlog a lot of different tasks for making updates as soon as possible. And magic, everything what we could change in our project, in our world, in our life, for making us free, for stay thinking, for stay creative, for stay relaxed. This is the most the important thing about technology. If we have something that is wasting our time, this is not technology, this is another thing. Then we are back here. There are a lot of different things that you see all these technologies here are making magic things, are solving technical debt, and are offering to us the possibility to increase the profits of our company. But also they are the solutions, but in bad use, with bad mindset. If you are not planning, you're not working with your people, you are in continuous improvement, you are not in continuous training, and you are not planning very good your projects, this is the best, the major 10 wasters of your project. This is not efficient. What is the most efficient tool for you? What is the most efficient thing you could do for implement technology with your people for making your project works? Is joining all together. Then making offices for discovery, learning spaces where there's no fail, there's only learning, lessons of learning, working together with the tools and with the customers. And one of the mottos that everybody must be or should be responsible what they did. Then if you develop it, you run it. This is the question that when you have a cross-functional team, when you have an end-to-end responsibility, you remember DevOps principles, you use that. This is the most easy way for people take conscience about what are they doing. You realize that if you are running what you develop, you are making an operations task out at the same time you are making a develop task. When you develop something and you operate that, you know what is the hard way to do, and you know what is the improvement you need for making it faster, for making it all the enhancements that you need, okay? This is our motto. Then for us, if you want to be pro-efficient, you want to have a cross-functional autonomous team, we need to classify all the technology. For us, there are 4 legs in this classify. This is raw flow. This is where everything begins. Business case, user story, task. And this is technology. This is the business case is just technology because you are offering the possibility to develop something in the digital mindset. This is then there is technology for us. They're all replicable and stateless core the digital asset. This is tools that make it possible. The raw flow, this is where everything begins. This is where is the code resides, okay? Then the automation. Automation is the DevOps whole thing. This is all we need for the digital asset, what we created, we designed, and that we have in our mind in the raw flow stage, or the people who is in the raw flow stage, that they need for make it possible, for offer to the customers, allowing a return on investment. The most important thing of an inversion is the outcome and the income, because that's the make it possible as an organization to work. Then DevOps, yeah, is contemplating these 2 legs. The third leg, we have our guest star in the 3rd round of talk, who is going to talk to us to quality and assurance. Quality is the warranties, is the best time winner for the process. Everything you invest in QA will be returned to you with more time generating income. It means that when everything is tested, everything has a quality pass test, and you are deploying to production, you have the warranties that could fail anything, but not the software, could fail the technology, but you know all about technology, and you have the people who knows the technology for solve it. There's no anything could fail because you know how to solve that. This is a way of learning, but it's not the way of failing. And the 4 legs, the most important thing right now for us is the monitoring, because when we are in continuous delivery, we are trying to offer value in a continuous way for our customers. We need to be well informed. All teams needs to be well informed because they need to take decisions. Everything is changing every day. Customer needs, technology, organization goals, but also the times that people are using our technology, the people, our customers coming or going. We need to be all the time watching our metrics. Monitoring is maybe the real way for continuous improvement. Then you need to classify everything you need. We are talking about DevOps, then we need to talk about cloud. Cloud has 3 different layers. Right now, we can stay in the infrastructure as a service that you can hear it in cloud way, or maybe as in the virtualization way. But you have you can hide this kind of concept. You don't have to implement the CPDs in your companies. You can be stateless about that. You can hire you can contract the service that you need in every moment. Platform as a service, this is another level. You can reduce your costs in your staff with managed infrastructures as Kubernetes, for example, or you go to services auto-scalable services in different providers, Amazon, Azure, Ocean, whatever. And the other thing is software as a service. This is the 3rd layer, and you can also offer to the projects. Sometimes we are hiring or we are contracting software as a service for internal skills for internal tasks. For example, Jira, or you have Jira in version cloud, ServiceNow, you know, all these tasks. But you can also hire, for example, another kind of monitoring resources can offer to you this opportunity and not to have maintained. Then, but for all of that things, you need to connect all you have with LPARs. This is what we have to place. We need to place our needs or requirements inside of these layers. You need to measure your continuous improvement, because the efficiency of a project needs that you go where you are escalating this, you climb this curve through the optimized one. Okay, sorry. And place the need to create your backlog. It means that when you are working, you need to identify where your pain points to, okay, sorry, your pain points for making a continuous improvement from from the monitoring and from the feedback from your team players, for everybody, to your customers, for making for every day make your continuous improvement, right? Then we have different best DevOps techniques. Sorry, this is that's the next one. I think that they have an extra slide. Okay, we need that the DevOps technical skills are very, very important. And right now we are classifying the DevOps mindset for working with developers, with business. They need a lot of layers, of different layers, with different deep knowledge in every layer. This is what we see. This is maybe the most efficient thing, thing is that everybody has the knowledge, not only about their job, they know the knowledge, they have or not a deep knowledge, but the knowledge also the other sides of their teammates. Because when you are making automator, you are not having anything, you don't have a clue about cloud architect or about QA. It's very complicated and very difficult to establish a cross-functional team. If we are working on cloud right now, because we are not having the CPD on our companies and on-premise, we need to think that cloud is, for example, we have a budget and we will have an invoice where all the services will be there for minutes, seconds for services that we are with. Automation is a mindset that everybody needs to know. Quality and assurance, security is a mindset. Data management right now. Carlos Cañado will talk later about how important data is right now when you are towards projects on artificial intelligence. And then monitoring. Monitoring is very, very important. Then the third like thing I'm taking so long. Okay, sorry about. Business is where everything has sense. This is the third leg. For us, business has 3 pain points. The first one is the customer. How we hear a customer, how we can offer to a customer the best solutions. How fast are we for making a change for our customer? How our people are trying to understand and is capable to develop the best solutions and deploy it for offer this value as soon as possible. The budget, of course, because everybody has business needs, knows that the budget is who knows who are allowed to us to hire the best people, the best solutions, or to try to realize how we can to find out how to take advantage without the best solutions even created. And the third thing is the culture. You know that sometimes the major barrier in a company is not the budget, is not the customer, is the culture, because there are a lot of bureaucracy, or maybe the principles of the company are not updated or aligned with the digital world. There's a couple of things that we use to revise this. For customers, this is the most important thing. I put it in the beginning because our company is offering a service to a customer. This is the reason that we created the company. The company is for making money, making something for our customers. Then let me say what Diego Piacentini, VP International Sales of Amazon, I think that is one of the most successful companies in the world, offering service to our customers. We always start by our customers and what is relevant for them. It means that there's an active hearing. They are hearing the customer every day. They are analyzing the customer behavior every day. And this is the most important thing, because our success is about our customers buy. If our customers buy our product or use your product or hire our services, it means that we are doing it well. When that happens, maybe we have the best solution, but nobody uses, then we don't have all incomes. If we don't have incomes, we don't have profits. If we don't have all profits, we only are spending money. Then we are not doing a good job. Then customers is the most important thing. This is the reason that in business we are putting in the beginning. When we are working for our customers, then we need to offer answers for the customer needs. And I say, let me read that. An organization answers to the customer needs, creating results controlled by the entity as a result of a past events. For example, investment, people, methodology, analysis, everything we are doing this past event from which the future economic benefits are expected to flow to the entity. It means that if this result is recognized in the balance sheet, because we are putting money, we are expecting to a flow of money, economic flow towards us. When it's proven that the future economic benefits will flow to the entity and the assets has a cost or a value that can be measured reliably, we are creating digital assets. Let me say that the digital asset right now, it takes more sense than ever, because right now there are some companies around the world that are adding tokens to their developments because they are creating something that could be in a blockchain, could be tokenized, and then could be useful and could be sell to the others if we are not using, or we can create digital factories for create something for offer them. Then this is when everything makes more sense, when people must be aligned, when technology should be the best possible and with the less technical dips, with the best updates program, with the best magic we did that the technology can do, because we are going to offer to the world the best product ever. This is the same thing that we can build cars, we can build everything tangible. This is an intangible asset. This is digital assets, and it's offering, can spend money and can waste money and can offer a profit for us. In the last decade, we use the business as a life cycle as a process, but right now the process is different. Right now we are not taking care of a product for a life plan in the beginning. Maybe the feature for today for our customers is using for 2 days, and the third day our competitor is offering a new one or a different one, and then is obsolete. Then we need to work in different places, in a different game player. Right now, for the life cycle of a software or digital asset should be inside of a scenario, defined and understood for the team. After, before we need to talk to a customer for obtaining the most relevant information for making this complete, we need to create the team's map for the best skills for every moment, and then create a master plan for this product for input inside and extract when it is not needed. The identify the scenario is very important, because right now, if you know, as after the COVID, everything is changing. There's a lot of people working differently places, and there are different needs right now, because there are a lot of people in home. There are different connections right now around the world, and there's different needs that before the 2020 wasn't covered. Define the team. Right now, we are not working only in offices. We are working with people around the world with different cultures. When you are talking to your customer, it's not the same. People from Sweden, people from Denmark, but also people from Italy or people from Nigeria. There's different cultural points of view that could change the feature of your product. Your product should be defined by your team, from the point of your customer, but understand for them in the team's map for create this product for offering the best solution for your culture point of view. Because customers sometimes buys for a rational concept, but sometimes is emotional concept that we need to connect. Then create a master plan for this product makes that right now there's not only one product. There's a product with multiple solutions that we can offer to the project and different cycles of life for them. And the third skills for us, after we have component the project, we can component the different features, we component the methodology for a continuous change. We need to take an eye on how the budget is going. Then cloud native computing foundation, and we think that this is the most important organization in the world right now, taking care about not only the technical solutions for cloud, is also watching that there's a cost, there's sometimes the viability of a project is about the FinOps, is about the financial situation. Then they created the FinOps Foundation. We are practitioners and professionals, FinOps consultants. We are working with them, and we learn a couple of things. The first thing is that they have 6 principles that are very, very important, and it joins very well with the DevOps principles. Teams needs to collaborate. That's the same. It's a cross-functional autonomous. Everyone takes the ownership of their cloud usage. When you are working with cloud, you know, there are some projects, if you don't have a very good cloud mindset, you can spend all the budget in the first month because you are not taking care about how cloud works. And cloud has a lot of possibilities, but every possibility has a cost, sometimes per minute. If you don't care about if your machines are open because you have the mindset of the on-premise, you can spend all your money and you can waste all the project or the future of the project. Centralized time drives FinOps. For big organizations, they are offering the possibility to train people, product owners, technical leads, and all the people to have in mind all the time, what are you doing with the money? Reports should be accessible, monitoring, you know, decisions are driven by business value of cloud. It means that all the decisions are about where, when, and how in the cloud. You know, there's a lot of providers, there are a lot of people. Multi-cloud is right now the mainstream. We are working in this project for global project. When you want to be global, you must think in multi-cloud. Then you have your business and your values. Where I have a cloud, where is my latency, where is my cost? Can I deploy that? Okay, let's go. Take advantage of the variable cost model of the cloud. It means that we are making some kind of trading with the cost of for making different provisions, when you are making your planification for the year, you have some kind of campaigns, and you can provision, you can make a lot of different things for take advantage of the variable cost. Okay, and my last slide is very easy because the budget best partner for business, that sometimes we forgot that quality is the most important thing, because we can build a lot of different things as food. We can build the best food, we can make the best food, but if it has no quality, maybe we can kill someone. Then maybe in software it's not so hard, but quality and compliance is the best partner for your budget. Quality is the warranty that the only thing that can fail is just the technology. If fails technology, you're just learning a way to not to do something, because we are learning, we are very good. We have people very smart in our teams. We can solve the technology problem. But a problem of quality when is hired a service on Amazon, for example, it can cost a lot of money. And this is not about the hardware works or not. It's about you not have the quality for answer to your customers or for make a provision for your customers, and you can lose much more than money, because if you have a fall down website, for example, you are not offering quality and you're offering the best image about yourself ever. We need to take quality, we need to take compliance, because the compliance is also the other thing that we can obtain we can be guilty on some kind of bad dealings. And we need to take care about that. But about quality, we have a very good and astonishing speech later. Okay, thanks to all. I take a little bit longer than I was planning, but I hope you could understand everything. And you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me.